Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. This is our good campaign. Where we left off last time, we were at the Heart of Mystery and we found the Ravaged Longhouse. We're just kind of exploring around. We just arrived at the Befouled Barrows. We did that whole little event, which was pretty interesting. There is some reagents down here, which is a knapsack on a tree. I'm not super de-duper keen on going and dealing with that. I think what we should try and do is go to the core of the riddle. I think the things we picked up are for that. It is, however, a very, very long journey there. Do we have any army movement that we can do? Yes. So we have a level 10 army here. We do have Ice Storm, so there's a solid chance we can just wipe this army out. No guarantees, though. They're all going to group up really nicely, kind of. I might just wait on our spell. In fact, I'm just going to wait with my whole army. Oh, they moved into a dumb location. So we're not going to be able to shoot all of them. I think we'll do this group here and just kind of see where we're at. So we killed lots of things. That being said, we still have a lot of plagued everything to deal with here. Do these guys have cold resistance or something? Let's kill those off. And then we'll just hit those for sure. Smite evil on maybe those guys. We'll kind of make a wall here. Luckily the Mastodons don't go first. We're going to have another chance to fight them. The Plagued Horses, however, have a ton of life. So do the Smilodons. I'm going to hit the Smilodons first. I think they're going to hit harder. Holy crap, we just got... Oh my god, our Hellknights just died. All of them. In one round. The Smilodons do a lot of damage. Maybe we should go back in time. Maybe we don't include the Mastodons in that first attack. Maybe we do the Wolves, Horses, and Smilodons instead. This little squad here. What's the damage difference between these two? Okay, so 1,000 to 11,000 versus... Do these do the same damage? I remember Ice Storm used to be a lot more powerful, but oh well. We did about medium-ish damage. That's fine, I guess. Let's shoot the Smilodons. It's 86 mammoths. Jesus, that's so many mammoths. Alright, if we hit the wolves... That did not do as much damage as I was hoping it was going to do, but that's fine. Or Smilodons, sorry, not wolves. We might not lose all of our... Crusaders. Okay. Everyone sort of survived. I could wait. Might be the best choice. Also shoot those guys. Take a bunch of them down. Those guys survived. Good. Alright. Let's move down here. We're going to need to do some serious healing before the end of the fight, but if we can kill a bunch of these things, that would be best. Okay, so we're going to use Lay on Hands Other, of course. These guys are going to run away. Okay, we have another spell we can cast. I'm thinking still just Fireball. Actually, if we leave the 23 Smilodons alive. Start taking out these horses, which apparently they're... Oh, they didn't die. They're close to death. Okay, let's get rid of those. We're going to start to heal those soon. God, this... I mean, it is a level 10 army. I should have realized that this was going to be a hard fight. Okay, we have 173 of those guys back again. We could go fight the horses. But I think we're going to wait. Oh, we did wait. Just defend then. Our poor clerics are just getting the shit kicked out of them. We could heal 56 clerics or 29 Hellknights. I think we should do the Hellknights. and we should shoot down the Smilodons. That way we only have to deal with the horses now. This is fine. This is going okay. We can now... Are any of you guys dead? There's 22 of you dead. That's not a big deal if we get everyone else back up, though we're actually below our cap at the moment anyways. So just heal yourself. And smite evil. And hit evil. Alright, this is going alright. Hold position. Oh, you're the last ones. Do I want to lose a bunch of Crusaders? Yeah, okay. We need to deal some damage anyways. Oh, they... Come on. Shouldn't have done that. That was a bad call on my part. Can I get all my Crusaders back? No. No, we can't. Alright, let's try that again. We should have just left them out of the combat. They can't tank anything. We could have just stood back and shot with our archers. Alright, let's try one more time. This time we got it, without serious casualties. Maybe we'll get a better fireball this time. We did! That was a very good fireball, at least against the wolves. Did sort of not great against the Smilodons, honestly, but whatever. And our clerics won't be able to get into combat right away, which does kind of suck. Well, let's go down here. Start smacking around some wolves. Cleric's dead ahead, and go hit some Mastodons. Do what you can. That's fine. That hurt. Okay, perfect. That worked out fairly well, and we even get a morale shot, so let's shoot those guys. Once we get the horses done, or left, then we'll be golden again. Our morale is going really good this particular attempt. Let's go lay on hands self, and smite evil, and hit those things. You're staying out of the fight. Let's finish those. Go hit. Lay on hands other. Those guys. Didn't heal as many as I wanted. Stay out of the fight. Cure all those. Start shooting horses. Man, that's a lot of undead horses. Or plagued horses, I should say. They're not really undead. They're just painful to deal with. Stop killing all my Hellknights. Down to 100. I'm surprised how tough this fight... I mean, it is a level 10 fight, though. I should have been a little more on the ball of how tough it was going to be. We're still below our cap, which is nice. Okay, we should be able to heal at the end of this particular round of anything. Actually, we don't really even need to. We can just win the fight if we can. I don't think we're going to be able to. We can kill up to 20. Down to 1. And that's the end of that. Okay, tougher fight. But we got it. And that's the important part. 1,000 resources. Thanks. That's so good. Can't believe that. Alright. The pack of sick and rabid beasts battled with unprecedented rage, driven on by a sinister old man wearing the rags of a druid. The putrid smells emanating from his body sent the Crusaders into convulsions. In a stentorian voice, he declared that all living things must die for new life to rise from the ashes and perpetuate the eternal cycle. On the face of the crazed old fool grew hideous toadstools. Ew. He was finally slain with a blade. With due precautions, his creepy crooked druid staff was handed over to the Crusader, and we got wicked dope right. The famous druid Selema had journeyed to the lands of the whirlwind to heal the flora and fauna crippled by the cataclysm. He was fearless, and the call of duty in his heart was strong. Wherever he passed, green grass grew once more on gravel and rock, and poisoned waters were purified. The demons could not harm Selema, for he was strong and experienced, but it was not claws or blades the druid should have been afraid. Each day that he witnessed the torments of nature and the terrible wounds inflicted on Golarion, his mind was slowly poisoned by madness. A year later, the druid's appearance was said to be frightful, his hair clotted and covered with mildew. His majestic staff twisted and matted with toadstools and withered vines. Selema came to believe that the death of all creation or he came to believe in the death of all creation. His feverish fantasies began to visualize the natural cycle of life and death as a horrific torment, yielding only dust and excretia. The druid that had restored life began instead to disfigure and poison the natural world. Thenceforth, wherever he went, he spread the disease, accompanied by a pack of venomous beasts. Salamba became a prophet of pestilence and a herald of blight and putrefaction. The mere touch of his staff brought madness and decay. That's clearly a relic. In fact, we should check our relic situation. We have the fate of Chillroar's hide and tusks to do. And the arrival of Yacker, of course, we haven't dealt with that. We can get a short spear or a light spike shield. Just a tidbit of information. Spike shields are 100% pure garbage. They don't give you AC, and they're not very good weapons. You should almost never use them unless you're building a very specific spiked shield dual wield build, but they don't actually act like shields, which is very stupid. They should actually be shields that are also lesser weapons, but they're not. So I'm going to go with the... Although, that being said, I'm not going to use a short spear at all, so I'm going to try the light spike shield just because I want to show what it does. The Commander Servants have carried out the decree, and we need to set up a new relic thing. We can enchant the Faultless Daybreak. We can enchant the Stone Ghostly Pathways. Let's do that one. Do we have no other decrees going? Okay, we do. We have Swords of Gorum. We have records of Pelura's Stargazers. We got things going on. Senior Comrades. We don't need morale, but the 1,000 leadership points would be nice. Sela will select the most valiant and responsible warriors that will keep their comrades' morale in check and seek out other signs of treason or doubt. We're going to leave that one for now. We don't need morale. You should save your morale boosting things for when you need morale. The war wears soldiers down and the defeatist attitudes sink in. In order to reinforce discipline, the Commander Staff Council must look for new solutions. Sure, do that. We might as well do that. We have 4 things on the go. Strengthening the chain command takes 1 day. And we're off. I'm not going to walk back to town. I just realized there's no point in walking all the way back. We can just teleport here and then walk down this way. Although, let me just check my... Can I check it from inside here? I don't think I can. Let's go quickly into Dresden. We'll do a quick rest to get rid of our corruption, because that's kind of important. You don't want to be wandering around too far with corruption smacking you in the face. Corruption is bad news bears. I feel like my microphone's too loud. But I'm watching like the equalizer and it's not that bad. It's just... Oh, there's Yacker. We should probably do him too. A familiar figure clad in black armor appears before you and ceremoniously offers a salute. Greetings, Knight Commander. Yacker Enkel from Paralictor Deranged's squad at your service. I'm afraid it's becoming a habit, but once again I bring dire news. Yacker shrugs apologetically. Yacker casts a nervous glance sideways at his superior officer. Paralictor, while you have been following the Knight Commander, much has happened at our outpost. Enough empty chatter, Knight, give your report. Although Reggio's tone remains as dispassionate as ever, his gaze has grown in intensity. He watches Yacker like a predatory beast prowling ever closer to his prey. Yacker snaps to attention and repeats a message he's clearly taken pains to memorize. Reporting to whom it may concern, a group of Hellknights has vanished under suspicious circumstances. They were last seen on a road to the occupied city of Eyes. The Knights were escorting a group of cultists and carrying letters captured in a recent raid on an underground hideout. I'm going to turn my microphone down 1 tick, I think. There we go, let's try that. They disappeared after reporting their approach to our outpost, and the chapters quartered there failed to find any traces of the missing knights. The situation is highly abnormal. Such a large squad could have fallen in battle, but they could hardly have vanished into thin air without so much as a sign of struggle. Powerful demonic forces might be involved in their disappearance. Thus, we informed Dresden about the incident and plead for help in our investigation. I'll take care of it. Reggio waves Yacker away, then sets his pale yellow eyes on you. We must visit the Hellknight's outpost as soon as we can. I suggest you treat this incident as seriously as possible. It might have unexpected consequences. Where is the outpost? I'm going to rest first, of course, because we're already here and we already have some corruption brewing. Can't hurt to quickly sleep this off. I like how we have just people we haven't leveled up, because why bother? They're not going to come like... Oh, we have another person. Who are you? Lathimus, an older man in dusty traveling clothes, waves at you. His face is tanned, but his gray eyes are bright. Commander? Aren't you the commander? Well met, my name is Lathimus the Antiquarian. I study ancient relics. Perhaps you've heard of me, though if you haven't, it doesn't matter. What do you want from me? I'm planning a rather dangerous expedition, and I will need help of a strong, skilled warrior, not without recompense, of course. I found an ancient map leading to a certain cave system, a dragon burial ground, but it wasn't merely a place where old dragons came to die. I have a theory that once upon a time a great battle took place in these caves, and many relics and artifacts were left behind. You're waging a long and difficult war. Help me uncover the secrets of the Dragon Burial Ground, and I will give you all of my savings. Believe me, I've learned a lot during my travels, my years of travel. All I need now is for someone to clear the way down into the caves. Who knows what sort of demons inhabit the place now? Okay. Splendid, he smiles, but the smile doesn't reach his observant gray eyes. I shall immediately head for the cave entrance and await you there. I think I can handle this part of the journey, but as for the dangers that wait below, I fear I know nothing about them. Well, oh, another person, an Oread. Captain Harmatan, hail, Commander. Captain Harmatan salutes. Permission to report. Although the desertion has been halted, not everyone appreciated your methods. A circle of discontents has formed within the officers' ranks, calling themselves the Wary. There are no blatant signs of sedition, otherwise they would have been arrested. Still, talk is concerning. We can't rely on them. We need our own trusted officers. I suggest enlisting some of the volunteers. We get some very capable fighters among fresh blood every day, the kind that can be made sergeants right away. We need those who know the meaning of honor. We'll call paladins and knights from reputable orders, and they'll serve as an example to our soldiers, boosting everyone's morale too. Officers who are unworthy of the rank can always be replaced. We can identify experienced sergeants with reliable records of results and promote them. Mendev is full of promising youths who were overlooked when their seniors were promoted to serve in the army. We can call them here, award them rank, and they'll be grateful to us until the end of their days. Heroic Officers gives us 5-2 combat morale. Darren gives us all generals gain +1 level to master maneuver, which actually is kind of nice. We get more army people. Strive for distinction. General has +10 bonus to gain experience per point of this feat. That's actually pretty good too. Knights and Paladins will just give us infirmary size increases by 10%. I'm actually tempted to get this one. Master Maneuver is a really useful thing. So is Heroic Officers though, but I think I'm going to go with Darren's. Perfect, let's give these youngsters a chance. They'll be sure to prove their worth, and there will be finally someone in Dresden to discuss Mendevian news with in the evening. I hope these measures will solve the issue at hand. If we have further complications, I will call another council at once.
I'm gone.
Alright, let's leave. We got things to do. Area exits. Alright, we're still dealing with negative drain. Or we won't have... I think we can deal with that later. We have some restorations kicking around, I think. God, we need to get restoration on Ember. Next level. Alright, so we need to get to the Hellknight's Outpost, but we need Regil with us, so that is annoying. I guess we should do that probably first. Let's go deal with that. Let's bring Regil. We'll leave Ember behind. I really wish you could change your group from the world map, but I understand that they don't want you just willy-nilly changing your group as you're traveling around, but even so, it's just kind of annoying having to go in and out to change your group. Unless there's a button that other people are aware of that I'm not, like a party management button or something. We'll leave Ember behind, and we'll take Regil, who we need to level up. I'm not really even sure what I wanted to be in this group, to be honest. Alright, let's go find out. We can pick some things. Alright, okay, let's get Blood Rager. Well, let's build him like our other group. I don't even remember how I did that, though. Let's just keep him his normal skills. Improved 2-weapon fighting for sure. And... I'm just going to load up the build that I have for him. I don't remember what it is. It's been a while, and I wasn't really paying attention to Regil in this group at all. But that's fine. It will only take a second, and we need him to be moderately, useful when we get there. Celestial. Next. Done. Next level. Not Armiger. Primalist. Oh no, I put the leveling screen. It's kind of slow for some reason. Next level. And we're grabbing Outflank. I mean, improved critical is also very useful, but let's grab Outflank so we can hit more. Who else has that? Literally everyone, which is good. It's very important to have that. Gotta be able to hit things, Primalist. And we're gonna go... I think we're doing this one. 2 Rage Powers. And we're grabbing... Animal Fury and... Oh, I have to do 1 each, right? Yeah. Animal Fury, and we're going to grab a Guarded Stance. And for spells, we're just going to grab Shield... True Strike. And next level, another Primalist level. We're gonna go do. Same things as always, of course. I guess we should probably get improved mobility at some point, but that's just not worth it right now. Greater 2-weapon fighting. And we'll just grab, I don't know, magic weapon. Even though we're never going to use it, probably. Primalist. Again. More dexterity. So we can hit things good. Actually, let's just give him that mobility check for that defensive fighting bonus right now. And we're going to grab dodge. As for spells, we're going to grab like protection from alignment. It's not bad. Let's do that. And he has a mythic feat. And his first mythic feat is Limitless Rage. And his second mythic thing is Finesse mythic. And his third one is Abundant. No, let's not do Abundant Casting. I was pondering Abundant Casting, but I just don't think I'm going to. Let's go with Thundering Blows. Because he attacks a lot and he'll miss many attacks. Alright, let's go. 1 day journey. One day we'll have the ability to teleport elsewhere. It's just not this day. Hold up. Really quickly before we go too far. Did we ever upgrade Gloomy Grotto? We did. Okay, good. It has actual things. So we can upgrade that one if we get that logistics mission done, which I think is coming up soon. Strengthening Chain Command, we did that. Oh, we don't have anything going for military at the moment. Do we even have a military thing? Logistics reform, nothing. And then just relics. Okay, so we got nothing for military or crown that we want to use. So never mind, we're good. Also going to quickly do that so I can actually see the video recording. Important. This game doesn't love being all tabbed. The sound turns off. It's kind of annoying. I wish it... let's just keep going. We'll rest here, though. This is far enough. Can Regil do a night watch? Not what I meant to do. There we go. He's not good at it, but he can still do it. Let's hop into this camp and do this thing. Whoop. Let's go into the Hellknight Outpost. We've never actually been here with either group, so this is pretty exciting. It's going to be something brand new. It's a lovely bridge. Regil scans the top of the hill. Wisps of smoke rise in the air, giving away the location of the Hellknight Outpost. We must hurry and remain very, very alert. I'm ready. Let's hurry. Oh, there are definitely things here. What the hell? Oh, it's an Omos.
We do it my way.
Okay, let's back up. Time to do buffs. Alright, so we need lead blades, we need mage armor, we need hurricane bow, we need bless, we need,
my counsel.
I guess, shield.
It's time to act.
We need blessing of courage and life. We need magic fang. We need mage armor.
I'm all ears.
I'm prepared.
We need aspect of the
Meditate on your
falcon.
mistakes.
We
Might
need
make
to
you feel
restore
better.
some of these negative
Your
levels.
orders, Commander.
I don't think there's anything else you can do at the moment.
Yes. We should move.
Back to spells again. So many spells to cast. We need Archon's Aura.
Rely on me.
We need that
Are we
one.
ready to move out?
We need mage armor on the other animal.
The
We
struggles never cease.
need... Actually, I think that's fine for her. She doesn't really need to do anything else at the moment.
Always be ready for the worst.
We're not using prayer yet. I don't think we need to. Burst of Glory could work if we weren't so
Doubt is the heart's
terribly positioned to land.
Are
We just
we in
move like
trouble
right
yet?
here. Burst of Glory. Oh, it's only one round per level. Never mind. Don't bother with that yet.
Oh, yes, what?
Okay, you got... Did you do mage armor on this dog? I don't see it.
Access. Yes.
Okay, let's get some quick Blurs, no, we're done. Come on. Do the blur. Alright, and then we just need haste and we can go. And we're off.
This will be quick.
Yo, don't turn-base this, just...
Don't hold
I know
back.
normally turn-base is very, very useful, but it's one Omox. The only reason we're buffed up to the guild is that I think we're going to run into way more enemies as we go. In fact, point proven. Suspicious traveler. A pale youngster practically prostrates himself before you. Finally, someone's here, and it's the Crusaders too. Please help me. I'm all alone, and I don't know what to do. The lad's appearance perfectly matches the description of one of the cultists who were supposed to arrive with the lost escort. Reginald notes dispassionately, gripping the handle of his weapon. Cultist? Me? No, I'm just an apprentice craftsman. They made us work against our will there. It seems to me like the cultist is either lying or keeping something from us, or even worse. The lad recoils and then surprisingly deftly jumps away from you.
Close ranks.
Fowler of Virtues, light. Too much light. This is not yet my time. Well, you're not getting away, bud. Reginald nods to himself. One less demon. Splendid. This is further proof that those tainted by the cult of Baphomet can never be trusted. Wise words. Most who succumb to the demons can justify their actions one way or another, but the outcome is always the same. Their weakness, unworthiness, and demise. I must commend your shrewdness. We would have had it rough if you hadn't unmasked the demon. We must verify the claim that the knights returned to the outpost. Move out. We did get a perception check, I just don't know of what. Maybe this? The gates are wide open. There are no signs of weapon damage, claw marks, or traces of magic. That is a bad sign, honestly. Oh, I just picked up a whole bunch of garbage. Alright, let's solve that problem real quick. No. And... no. No, that's fine. There we go. Alright, what's up here? Regil is wandering around, doing something. The Hellknight outpost is shrouded in silence. The 3 chapters seem to have completely vanished, leaving only the pillars of smoke from their fires to testify to the recent presence of the living. That doesn't seem to unnerve Regil in the slightest. He dispassionately scans the empty camp as if waiting for something. Breaking the prevailing silence, a sudden musical laugh sounds harsh and almost sinister. Knight Commander, at last I've been dying to meet you. Come on, don't be so sullen. Come on over and have a little rest after your journey. You can always stab me or hit me with a spell a bit later on, if you feel like doing that, of course. Arushale narrows her eyes. Karanda. Arushale, my dear, you found yourself such a charming friend. Come on over, don't be shy. The demon gestures invitingly. Arushale's eyes are very wide with worry. Careful, Elira, this is Karanda. She is my acquaintance. She's dangerous. What an arrogant, talkative demon we've got here. I can see you've made yourself quite at home in our camp. What have we here? One of those black-armored blockheads? Why don't you join me and the commander for a little meal? Surely the mighty Hellknight isn't scared of a little temptation. The demon bats her eyelashes innocently. Regil subtly frowns. Surprisingly, he then steps forward without hesitation and sits next to the demon. Let's talk. Regil, don't you think we should refuse this demon's requests? The Hellknight permits himself an odd smirk. Sometimes it's useful to know your enemy. Alright, let's talk. The demon claps her hands joyfully. Elira, you have no idea how eager I was to meet you and how quickly I got here when I discovered you were coming. Do you feel at ease talking to me in this shape? Because I can always slip into something more comfortable. With a snap of her fingers, Karanda becomes a golden-haired, bright-eyed young man dressed in the white of a Sarenraean cleric. I can look like this. So likable, so trustworthy. Or if you prefer, this is my favorite form. It has driven so many crusaders out of their minds. The demon's playful pose oddly clashes with the strict, upright appearance of Queen Galfrey. Very charming. Now stop this farce, demon. Oh, Sir Knight, do tell me, aren't you bored with yourself? Every soul must feel something to get their blood pumping. Some are driven by avarice, others by lust, and others still by envy. And if you think you managed to shield yourself from every vice and flaw, well, that just means that you are blind and your vice is the greatest of them all. Pride. You said you knew I was coming. How? The demon looks astonished for a moment. How did I know? Ah, we all have our sources. Perhaps I'll tell you about them, Commander. We can establish a certain friendship. Are you here to preach at us, or do you actually have something meaningful to say? The demon's expression grows serious. I apologize for the frivolity, Knight Commander. It's so hard to restrain myself. I blame those Hellknights. Ugh. No denizen of the Abyss could torture them as thoroughly as they punish themselves. But now, back on to business. I have a rather unusual request. I'd like to become a crusader, and before 1,001 objections escape your mouth, think about this. Your fame precedes you by quite some distance. They speak of you even down in the Abyss. We have never encountered anyone possessing such power. That is so exciting, the demon exhales loudly. I've even heard that part of your power trickles down to your most loyal companions, so why would a clever lady like me keep on serving demon lords when instead there's somebody so unusual and intriguing? I can't promise you I'm going to kneel before that Ayamade of yours right away, but I have many, many interesting stories to tell you about my friends from the Abyss. Of course, I can also be of personal use to you. Any shape you desire, remember? I'm not even sure which of your suggestions was more revolting, demon, your effortless betrayal of your kin or your filthy insinuations. Karanda's tail suddenly springs up and his tip gently caresses Regel's cheek. Oh, do smile a little, Hellknight. This isn't hell yet. I agree. Where can we discuss the details of our cooperation? Come along now. I know a private place. This is so going to be an ambush. Is it going to kick us out of this map? Oh no. You should have listened to your tiresome Hellknight instead of my tall tales, Commander. We'll kill you before your friends get around to rescuing you. Oh, that is a big mistake on your part.
Ah, a test of my abilities.
Where are my... Oh, my group members aren't here. That's fine.
I am your end.
One dead. You're dealing with an extremely powerful monk. Oh, this is way worse. This is something I wish had not happened. I would have rather just fought everything with myself. Alright, are we still hasted? We are. Is everyone on AI? They are. We need to move out of this room. Wendog died. Completely? Wait. How's Wendog died? Oh, everyone's here? Woljif is here. Oh, okay. Everyone's technically here. Oh, that's annoying. Even Solzeal and stuff are here. Okay, we're gonna have to reload that. Which is a little bit annoying, because we actually... It brings all of our group... I wish it didn't, honestly. Do we have to re-kill all the Omoxes? We do. Alright, what I might do is just get back to where we were, and then we'll deal with all the problems that were popping up. If my group members hadn't come,
There's something here.
that would have been a very easy fight. There's something there, actually. Don't do that.
You should have listened to reason.
They will break
Rigel, don't
against
charge
our
in.
resolve.
Wolf, don't charge in. Alright, that's good now. Letting everyone do their thing. Blah, blah, blah. Perception check. Runs backwards. Surround him.
By the darkness.
He's running away. Okay. Lawful. Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just going to get through all the succubus conversation, and then we'll figure out what we want to do there. Hang tight 1 second. Actually, you know what? We'll just go through it real quick. It won't take very long. Let's just quickly do these perception checks. Gates are wide open. There's one up here that we missed before, I think. The Hellknights have thoroughly restored and reinforced these fortifications, which date back to the First Crusades. And we're going in. Succubus, of course. I think my main character could have soloed that whole thing, but we ended up having to deal with those issues. Blah, 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 blah. We can just breeze this conversation. It won't take very long. We'll accept the invitation, and then blah, 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 blah. Perception, upcoming town. Preach at us, meaningful to say. Only someone mad would trust a demon. What's she then? A holy angel with a nimbus? Karanda points to Ursula. Want to hear about the time she and I spent a lovely afternoon with the young twin brothers from an austere monastic order? You're growing tiresome, demon. Make your move and let's get this over with. I've told you what I want. Say yes, Elira, and in return you'll get priceless knowledge about demonic and cultic activities, my small collection of trophies, and me. Say no and you'll get nothing but the incessant whining of your Hellknight flunky.
Close ranks.
Alright, now we can fight
You're
them.
irrelevant.
Okay, so some incubuses are coming in from the side there. This is less annoying than the other group. And there's also lots of things happening here. So one demon's dead. Let's kill this one. Let's just kill this first.
Not an option.
Those are dead. Let's finish off this one though.
This condition
That's
is
dead.
irrational.
Let's heal.
Killing is what I was made for. Vision blurry, legs are shaking.
Someone kill that thing. Thank you. How is that thing still alive?
I am your
Virgil
end.
studies the demon's corpse. His face is impenetrable. I'm not in hell yet. You refused to listen to this winged abomination, Elira. That was commendable. Now we must examine the keep and look for any traces of our missing people. I wish I knew what you wanted from me. Virgil nods as if approving the question. Succubi excel at deceit and manipulation. Sometimes their lies come in several layers, the foremost of which distracts the victim from what's hidden below. We may never know what she really wanted, but at least now we're safe from her intrigues. Virgil prods Karanda's wing with the tip of his boot. His voice is indifferent, and he deliberately avoids looking at Ursula. Too bad we're not always this vigilant when it comes to these sorts of abominations. It's time to put an end to this curious affair, and I said, let's not tarry here, onwards. We're gonna heal up.
I'm prepared.
Alright, we don't have Ember. Shit,
Meditate
we're
on your
missing a whole bunch of
mistakes.
healing.
Might make you feel better.
Let's do... That's Mass Cure Light. That's not really what we want. Do that. Anyone got healing
No
kicking
reason
around?
to pause.
She does have some channeling. It's not very good, but it might help a little. Good enough. Alright, we're fine. Let's get some stuff. So she had one scroll, some Masterwork Scimitars on the Incubi, and of course the Shock Composite
We
Longbows.
do it my way.
What are you using again? A short bow. He's not great with short bows. Let's give him a longbow. His to hit went way down, but that's what everything he's built for, I believe. Did I build him to be a longbow person? No, I weapon focused him short bows. So back to short bows we go. I may switch to longbows later on, but for now,
Follow if
might as well
you
keep what he's good at. Take that, take that, take that, and take that. We need to look around some more, obviously. There's clearly things afoot here. Is there anything over here? This says... Few mortals apart from the Hellknights would dare settle next to a hotbed of the Blight. There's no doors or anything on this side, so we're going up here. There is a loot here. Just a bunch of alcohol. The outpost is in perfect condition. Everything appears to be in its right place, and there are no signs of battle. There's definitely a way inside the main keep, though. This is obviously a trap. A tall man wearing black armor and a full helm salutes you with his sword. Knight Commander, you've rallied to our defense. We were forced to retreat under the onslaught of the demon Karanda and her lackeys. We held position for as long as we could, but we were sure to perish without outside help. The knight adds in a hushed voice, many of us are injured. Could you assist us, please? We hid the wounded in the back of the outpost so the demons wouldn't reach them as easily. Virgil remains silent and calculating as he studies the knights. Your story has too many inconsistencies. Virgil permits himself a slight smirk. I was hoping you'd see through the ruse, Elira, and I'm not disappointed. I expected more from you, demon. Your cleverness won't save you mortals.
Battle formation.
Deep shadow demons, a whole bunch of them, and the angler of vices. I think I'm gonna have to do that. You're gonna go
Kneel
fight
before
that.
me.
You two are luckily here, so you can go there. Nenio, I need a haste on our group. Like, right away. See you get in there.
No glory without risk.
Alright, and now we need to do what? We're fatigued, which sucks. Because they did, that stupid spell fatigues everyone around. Oh my god, that hurts. Any healing we can do is gonna be good.
This might get to you.
Maybe we should have used protection from cold and protection from lightning before coming in here. But there's nothing we can do about that now. Let's just try and finish this off.
In our tactics.
One die.
This is not my time yet.
Lan, you're fine. Get in there. Kill that one first. Alright, and now we can do the last one.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
We're definitely going to need to rest or teleport back to Dresden, something like that. But we did win. The angler advises, wait. The ugly shadow hisses, let me ransom my life, Crusader. I have loot, much loot, that I picked off the fallen. Surely it's worth the price of letting one poor soul slink back to the abyss. The cultist hostage trembles with fear and fails to utter a word. His eyes are pleading. I don't need your handouts. Demon grabs the throat of the kneeling cultist with his claws. Are you deaf to compassion as you are to avarice? Have mercy on this mortal I use as a vessel. If you lay a hand on me, he's dead. You'll only commit more atrocities if I let you live. Die. I don't care about a cultist. The demon's claws rattle, or the demon's death rattle reverberates off the walls. In his dying agony, he squeezes the kneeling cultist's neck with his claws, practically tearing the man's throat out. What about the surviving cultists? Should we interrogate them? They won't tell us anything we don't already know. Deal with them as you see fit. If you don't want to waste your time, the orders will take care of them later. We vanquished the demons, but we still don't know where the knights from the camp are. Rachel casts a stern glance in your direction. Take a look around if you think it's best, then we must leave. It's time. I'm definitely not making a deal with the demon. We already learned that that's a bad idea. I bet you our other group would have done better, like the full group, if we had leveled up everyone. Don't kill me, please. Demons use us. They pull our strings like marionettes. That is true. That's a terrible lockpick chance. Our group needs to rest. Half the group is fatigued.
Is there more?
And one of our dogs is dead. Sunstroke is a heavy mace, +3 radiant and cold iron. Nice. Demon blood. Use it for enchanting, obviously. We're going to need to rest. Maybe we should do that right now, but we should also end our video. We are running way over time. So I think I'm going to leave you guys here. In the next video, we'll try and figure out what's going on with the Hellknights. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.